bring in people as well. I was also going to do my yard work today because it's actually pretty nice out and not in the 90s for the first time in a while. Uh, but can't because it's pouring out right now. Everything's all wet.
Yay.
Wonderful. The one day it's cool, it's fucking raining out.
Disconnect before we even connect.
And now George will be happy to know that we're both live. I should just get your stream and just like screen cap it and put it on my stream, and then you put my stream on your stream somewhere, just a little box in a corner somewhere, and infinite streamage. What we're starting with? You going?
I'm doing Seal J Sword.
That's what I thought. I'm putting on foot beef. Let's go.
Well, as soon as I disconnect, because I've been sitting here trying to get into the ship for this first time, and it's taking its sweet ass time.
Welcome to Shit Hat.
Okay, I'm following the timer again. Also, fucking eating up with my character's fucking in-game timer. This shit only ever happens at shithead too. It's so annoying. Never sat there on Silver Ink stuck.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we've had that happen too often.
Alright. Room's up.
Alright, I'm coming. I put patches on for some reason. I'm not going to the wrong one. The wrong one. Nope, I don't want to join Kyle. Shirt is completely invisible on stream. I didn't realize the green shirt was going to cover the blue screen as well. Oh, you got stuck in a pose for a second.
Who?
Yeah, you got super desynced because you didn't kill that Ilgil on my screen. You started disconnecting. Well, I started disconnecting, I guess. That should be enough. There, sync back up again. Teleporting all over the place.
I'll be right back.
Oh, put those away. You bet we're in need of a Fomar. Desiza. Gunnar, if you would like to join us for these SGS hunts, by all means. It'll only make us take a little longer, but you can watch us.
Yeah, I think I don't want to deny help, but I think it is fastest just two, so I can start the quest as soon as possible. I'm not
Yes,
sure what-
yes, Gunnar. It would take longer because he can start the quest as soon as I join the room without me having to move. Player 3 would have to walk forward.
Also, not much is gained from having. We have like a fairly optimal setup.
Yeah. What's 1 in 1,300 or 13,000? The TJS. I rounded up. It's like what? 1 in 12,605, 602,
3.
3. Yeah, you know the saying. It's a hey, person of lightning. It's been a while since I've seen anything.
So we can clear it out. Yep.
On server mode, it's less, but yeah, we playing vanilla as well. There's no reason for us to do server mode when Burgagor here wants the vanilla rates. And I'm just here for a good time, so I don't care. You want the full 12,600 to grind? I don't need. God damn it. Oh, my bad. There's a fucking pixel of a shield. Fuck you, game. That's not a barrier. If they were optimal, we'd be going fast. The PJS, yes, the Pajamas J-Sword. So we're looking for the sealed J-Sword, SJS. But when you unseal it, it becomes a TJS. You take 6 minutes solo per run if the ill kill doesn't kill you at the start. What you running with, Goneril? Your Humar? Oof. Good luck.
Takes us, like, at the latest, it takes about 230 on a good any of our decent runs.
Yeah, if I don't freeze the Gigu when they're shielded up. And if I don't damage cancel a lot. I do my best to watch the health bars to make sure I don't accidental. I don't want to accidental damage cancel too much. But it definitely hurts me when I see it. Like 250 hour grind, oofda.
I have no clue how many hours I've put into it.
More than what's shown on your stream.
Yeah, this is the portion of it.
The streamed portion of it.
Because I already have put in like probably 20 to 30 hours off stream this last month as well. So. But I did about 80 hours in December, and that, I don't know how many other more hours I've done before that point too. I haven't done the most efficient means of doing it till now, but
It's like 1 in 12,602. Oh, he has a shield through. I was looking at chat when I started shooting. So that's divided by the 60 hours, divided by 3.5 times 5. I don't know where those numbers are coming from. I'm too lazy to think about it, Goneril.
unless that's the amount of time he's saying it should take to kill that many enemies. That many.
Oh, 5 enemies, 3.5 minutes, roughly 225. Okay, I see. I see where the time comes from. Plus the drop rate divided by the time.
Yeah, I calculated this.
2.5 meaning grind. Okay, that's what the time was. That's why the 3.5 threw me off, because that's not what we said.
Yeah, it takes 2.5 minutes on average for us to finish one of these, so it's about a 135-hour grind with me and Carl.
Yeah,
Closer
assuming I'm assisting.
Yeah, well, closer to a 165-hour to 170-hour grind if I just do the offline one. And I'm already well over 100 hours just on stream, or just this month. So. Gained almost 12 million experience. Or probably over that. I was in the late 40 million. Or was I? No, I just halfway point's 183. So yeah, I've gained like 15 million experience last month. Just this character. My Phonum gained like Is that almost 10 mil probably? Yeah, those are probably 8. But... Averaging about 2 a minute.
What server is this? We're playing on the shit hack server, or shit serve, SCHT serve, specifically the GameCube portion of it. That being said, it doesn't matter what version you're on. You can play Dreamcast. I think they still support Dreamcast, Blueburst, Xbox, or GameCube on this server. Ooh, HP. Yum. That's it. Thank you. So anyone watching my stream, Gunner, this is what I meant by you wouldn't be faster than this. My screen barely lights up. If we had a player 3 joining up, we'd have to wait another at least another 7 seconds. That's not acceptable.
Is that the way I do it? I don't think there's any time for a third person to get in because, like, your nameplate goes up. I get like there's maybe a quarter second before I enter the counter, then big people can't join at that point.
Yeah, that's fair.
Please don't take that as a challenge.
I was gonna say. I'll take that bet. I definitely know the damage cancel is significantly less when I freeze first. If I shoot at the same time as you, it happens a lot. Chillin' 22. I'll... Thank you for waiting on that. Gunnar, I don't know what it is, but that cat emote, it looks so disappointed. Or judgmental. Yeah, that was a big amount of desync. You just stood there doing nothing.
Synced.
Bugger. Didn't flinch when I shot him. Yeah, I don't know if it's my internet or your internet or just the shit serve in general. Something's lagging real hard. And you're just like randomly stopping in the middle of your combos for a good 5-10 seconds.
All 6 of those got damage canceling. Cool.
Yeah, I saw that. You stopped shooting in the middle, and then the health went down, up, down, up, down, up. Definitely some kind of latency right now. With it storming around my house, I wonder if it's me. Sorry to drag you down, man. I can leave if you want me to.
It's not really slowing me down.
Oh, it's only drizzling right now. I'm very hesitant to try and refreeze that ill kill because I don't know if you've already killed it and moved on, or if you're still shooting it sometimes. It's very hard to tell.
Bro, what the fuck? Yeah, having the health bar lets me definitely see if that really gets tagged or not. Which is very helpful in letting me decide whether or not I should shoot it.
dust a little bit. The desk around my GameCube and Dreamcast is very dusty, including the controllers I don't use. Not see this upload there. I don't even know what I'm going to do with this phone now that I'm not going to be using it. I mean, aside from using it for the apps that I no longer can get from the Play Store. Like, I get to the store and I initially explain what's going on with my phone, and they're like, that's not good. Straight up, one guy looked at me and he was like, that's not a fast discharge, that's catastrophic failure. Because I unplugged my phone, it was at about 97%. And by the time I got in my car, drove to the store, got out, it was at 1%.
Yeah. My iPhone, when I had that iPhone 4 back in the day, had a similar issue.
Like, I'm glad that they were just straight up like, oh, you want to get repaired? Yeah, nah, you're straight up not going to get anything repaired. You're going to have to get a new phone. Or find a different... Oh, hey, I leveled up. Find a different shop entirely. Which I appreciated their honesty. And I got around to talking. Apparently they were waiting for an interview, and I just happened to show up the exact moment their interview was supposed to start. And so they're like, oh, hey, this guy's our new interview. So I could have accidentally interviewed for a job if I wanted to.
I'll be paying way less than you want. But well,
I mean, yeah,
more way less.
I don't know. I mean, I'd be interested, honestly. If they didn't have anything else lined up, that'd be cool. You know, I could have just walked in and just stole someone else's interview. But, like, the guy that was there for the interview was incredibly frustrated because he had texted the guy this morning and the guy was like, yeah, I'll be there. And then just didn't show up, and it had been almost an entire hour of sitting around waiting for this guy to show up, and he just never did. Legendary Adventures of Unknown and his Foot Beef Pal.
Known as foot beef.
The Unknown Foot Beef Combo.
Actually, his name this whole time has just been UK Noun.
UK now.
Bro, time that one. That one had to have been one of the fastest ones we've ever done.
Seemed like it.
Only they give a slight difficulty was the Gibbles in the middle.
Yeah, that Gibbles got froze. I saw the health go down. I switched to mech guns. I saw the health go up. So I don't know if it was still my freeze that damage canceled. That's what I'm leaning towards, because that's the thing that's most likely to. Or if you just damage canceled yourself. Raz 29. Missed everything, so I shot, and then the hit lagged in. Those are the cheeky ones. When I make a decision, knowing full well that I'm right, just to be wrong still. False confidence. We are currently playing on shit. This isn't a joinable lobby at the moment, unfortunately. It's just the two of us. We're just doing quick resets. We're gaming with a purpose. And we're just too fast. We were so fast we don't even see the characters load. Yes, we're going for SJS. I thought he was going to die until I saw his damage canceled halfway through my combo. That shit. Fuck. Went to move my hat, which moved my headset, which then I moved my headset back, and then accidentally popped my cap off.
I watched that. It was happening as you were saying it. I got a live reading.
Man, you were so far ahead of me on your screen that you just like disappeared in the middle of the hallway for me. I was in front of you still, and you just like boop, out of existence. Weren't even to the inner part of the ring yet.
There he is. No. Guess he's doing it himself. Oh, can't remember. I think is that it? Yeah, it's a Skyly. So I guess we're parallel doing it.
We wish you good luck, Gunnar. We'll race you. May the best team win.
So he is. Well, he has the luck of it not being me, so good chance it'll just happen.
True. I'm here just trying to offset your luck, man.
Fucking shipped in or wherever. Like, yeah, I got Yasha and Jason on the same day.
Yeah, I got them all on the same day. It's like, well, fuck you. I mean, congratulations. But fuck you. You don't just go around talking about how lucky you were to someone who's been doing this for years. That dummy, thick George luck right there. You just gotta get lucky like George Glatz. Oops, too soon. My bad. Oh, no, you actually hit him. Okay. I thought you...
Yeah, I just combo up.
Okay, it just looked like you couldn't target him. I should have frozen him. Nice, good goal. Be fun. Why did I pull out mech guns? Sully was at 1 health. There's zero reason for me to pull out mechs there.
Oops. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll get the room first.
Get the mission started. I can start clearing out a bit of it. I am fully capable of handling myself, I think. Oh man, all of a sudden, 12 lobbies.
Except for your damage, I'm not sure.
I have demons. It's fine. I can let them know about my life story. It'll hurt them just as much as it hurts me. Take it. It's fine. I'm a cast. It'll regenerate. You know, why don't fleshies have natural healing anyways? Like, why is it limited to casts? That doesn't really make any sense. Since humans also recover if they just wait long enough. And if humans spend TP and they don't recover TP, how does that work? Sure, I miss one shot and you just murder the poor thing. What the fuck? He flew up, so I could shot my combo to finish it off. Not me.
Timothy's back. So your normal attacks do as much damage as my heavies. God damn. the exact same thing on my screen.
So,
You know, listen, we both were holding straight back. Camera whipped around. We went too far.
yep.
I usually don't hold straight back, but I want to try that thing.
I usually hold straight back and it works out most of the time. And then I
Well, I
overcorrect.
just know that it's harder to get the perfect camera angle out of the straight backward. I give myself a little bit of clearance by turning a little less than that.
Yeah, usually when I do it, it's I hold straight back and then I let go, hit L, and then hold forward. So I'll be in the middle of the stepping animation so I don't lose any speed. So if I hold it while I'm hitting L, it messes up my angle. Raw material. I can't pick it up because you exited the quest. Darn, I wasn't fast enough.
Oh shit!
Wrong quest?
That was the craziest menu. I don't know how many frames were left over. Actually, I did everything perfect.
Oh, so you were still waiting on me loading in?
Yeah, I went up to fucking PW4 and I was like, oh, I did it, cool. So, usually stop right before it so I can at least have, like, I can go, okay, I need this many inputs to get to it. But I usually don't scroll directly on it.
Yeah, I loaded in and it was just sitting on the mission thing popped up without loading the quest. So I was worried you were just like, oh no, I hit the wrong quest, we gotta reselect.
But it paused for a second after I selected it, like, there you go.
Alright, don't know why it didn't do so, but okay, that worked.
I don't know how you went from shooting. Okay, I guess he was in a different position on your screen. You shot 90 degrees to the right to kill him, and then started shooting at the last dig.
Yeah, he didn't move on my screen, so I just sat
yeah.
straight forward
You
shooting.
didn't shoot him on my screen. That was the issue. He got up and flew away, went across the room, then you froze him.
Oh, really?
And
That's nice. Perfect timing then. Could have very well easily froze him while he was flying for you.
it baffles me the names that end up getting up to the level 190s range. Crab. Fat Sydney. Fucking unknown.
That's how you know that they're committed. The name literally doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Or it's too abstract, objective, obstructive, injecting, injective. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I don't know.
There's a word there. One of them might fit. We'll figure it out.
Correct? Obtuse?
Really, that's still him. I didn't freeze him because I saw his health go from full to 1, and then he jumped and his health went back up half. I was so confused. Right. Underscore right.
I don't have to do the different chain. No! It's not good in fucking normal mode.
Yeah, that wouldn't be so good.
What's funny is I don't think we would one-shot anything still.
You wouldn't.
If they said 2 enemies in normal are weird, or just fucking, they're massive.
Mm-hmm.
It always humbles me when I'm like, I'm going hard mode for something. Let me just try and one-shot everything. They just barely survive. I'm like, wow. I guess I'm not as strong as I thought I was.
If you haven't heard the story that I've said a couple times on stream, first time my brother and I went to normal mode episode 2. The first time we went to episode 2 was in normal mode. We were on my brother was like level 102, I was like level 94. And we got fucking wrecked by episode 2. We died so many fucking times. And we didn't even have tower, we went to seabed as the last thing, and just, we got demolished. Episode 2 is no joke. Normal mode kills ultimate players if they've never been in it before. Straight up. Other people. Other people. Okay, I fucked up.
I was doing some weird shit too.
You were doing heavy attacks, and I was just like, I saw you do that, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll keep attacking, and then I hit special attack. And I'm like, no, and I canceled a lot of damage. I saw a movie trailer on YouTube for the first time in a while, and I actively watched the video for it. It looks so fucking stupid, but I kind of want to go see it.
Mm.
The Naked Gun, 2025.
Oh yeah, they're get dinner.
But yeah, Liam Neeson is the main actor. That's just like, I kind of dig it. Like a super serious actor doing a pure comedy satire. It's been a while since we've had a good satire movie in the works. And not one of those bad, fucking fake-ass movies. Like the fucking, what is it, vampire movie, superhero movie, the ones just making fun of things that aren't very good at all.
Those are super old.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, got the mech guns to work. Benefit of this area, a chance to get Yakimurasu and Partisan of the Lightning. Well, we got the Partisan of the Lightning already.
Yeah, I mean, long beyond those things. And neither of them were really super great even if you hit or something on them, unfortunately. That's why I like doing Twisted Towers, because Soul Banish and Monkey King Bar have much more uses.
That guy was 0 health before he even appeared. And apparently I didn't freeze that other guy, even though I hit him with frozen shots. I must have shot him like right at the end of his spawn animation, which made him pop down. Shit. Yeah, Partisan Lightning looks cool, and that's about it.
It had decent stats. Like if you got like, let's say like 30, 35 hit on it, and then pumped it with all the its percents up, it would serve as a really good weapon. Just, there's better ones.
Yeah, I mean, just like in the double saber category of weapon, it's outclassed by things that are just as easy, if not easier, to get.
That was a good turnaround.
It took mine very slow. I could have gone a lot faster.
I let the camera fucking turn on the ledge, and that was a pretty bad turn.
I'm proud of myself. I actually got myself to go to bed at 2 in the morning. Slowly coming back to my sleep senses. Then again, I still slept till noon, so I got about 10 hours of sleep. Yo, Hitty, how's it going?
Little ability to feel like I can just sleep in or anything like that. I mean, also having a dog is kind of another reason I have to get up.
I mean, true, yeah, when I was on the farm and I had to take care of all the calves, that was definitely a reason. You could hear them, sense them, smell them, taste them sometimes, literally. But they're children, they're kids, they're young, they're hungry, and they can't feed themselves. You gotta put milk in front of them, and then they drown themselves in it. Like, literally, you have to pull their head out of the bucket when you get them off of bottle feeding.
Yeah, I got 2 Yamagarasu off of doing fucking Twisted Tower. And then when I finally got Yaz 7V from Merkel, I stopped. I stopped going all the way to the end because there's no reason for any of the other drops. Not Merkel, sorry, Americas.
Marys. All of them. It's been a minute, bro. How life been? How's life? The stream setup going crazy? Life has been. I quit the job that made me stupidly depressed, but paid me a ton of money. And instead found another job, lined that up, that pays me significantly less money, but hopefully I'll be more happy. I don't start it until the end of the month, so the 30th of June. Which kind of stinks, because I would have liked to try to plan to go to GDQ again this year, which starts the week after I start my job. But that's life. Can't always do what I want. But yeah, hopefully the working conditions at my soon-to-be job will be much better and more enjoyable, even though it's paying me $15 an hour less. That being said, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna... Wow, I was not lined up at all, and I could not shoot him. Thank you. What is GDQ? Games Done Quick. Speedrunning charity marathon that happens twice a year every year. One in January, one in July. My channel started off as a speedrunning channel, so I do enjoy the content of the speedruns. And while when you actually physically go there, it's less about watching the runs and more about the people you hang around with. And there's very few people in the community that I am familiar with. I have a couple of friends I usually don't get to see otherwise. That being said, I've only ever gone to GDQ one time, and that was last year. And it was one of the best experiences I've had for my introverted ways. Of course, I spent 70% of my time sitting in my hotel room, playing PSO on the TV in the hotel room while watching GDQ on my phone. So I went to the event just to do what I did at home, and that is to play games while not being there interacting with people. That being said, I did do challenge mode offline with a bunch of people in person. That was very fun. Got to meet a bunch of people, hang out, and play games. Did a little bit of a speed run of episode 1 any percent, 4 player. And then we tried to do episode 2 any percent, 4 player, and fuck, that went horribly. The scaling for episode 2 is just horrible if you start at level 1. And then a 4-person lobby. The game was so fucking laggy. It was fun, though. Yeah, next time, if I do end up going ever again, I definitely would like to actually just go with someone rather than drive myself there and meet up with someone. Because boy, oh howdy, was that fucking awkward for me. Just like, hey, I'm going to walk into this big-ass room and there's going to be small groups everywhere, and I'm going to stand awkwardly in the corner because I don't know how to interact with anyone. It's just like being a kid again. I locked onto you. Let me shoot him, please. He fully despawned and fully respawned. Thanks. But yeah, I'd totally be down to go do a GDQ again. Real life event. Meet up, maybe make some new friends. If I could. It wasn't very successful last time, but hey, I got to meet some people I'd never met in life and only met online. It was really fun to meet them and learn them and speak to them.
Forgot who was there last time.
I saw
Gus.
Diley and Gus. And Withheld. I also played with Rad. He joined us for a bit, the guy that does the Tunic speedruns. It's been a while since I've done a Tunic randomizer.
No one's done any, not this.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hard stuck on this right now. aside from what I do outside of the game. This is the game I
Don't
play
worry.
on stream.
Don't worry, Carl. There's an end. And that is this month. Fucking the end of the month out here.
Wow, that bursting took a little bit longer than I expected. Counted correctly, but said you were still bursting. That's why you love the social nights. People at the garden after a couple of drinks. I don't drink alcohol, but I would definitely hang around people that would drink. I don't want my because of my physical health, the gout. I don't want my gout to start flaring up because I had drinks. That, and I remember hearing during the last GDQ, a bunch of people basically destroyed one of the hotel bathrooms, or not destroyed, but they the bathtubs in someone's room. They plugged it and then just poured alcohol in it, and they all took turns drinking from it. Like, what the fuck is that? That's the kind of social activity that I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm good. And then apparently there was a ton of COVID going around. So, I don't know. I didn't get sick, luckily, which is nice. Definitely didn't wear a mask. What is that? Right? That's what I say. Luckily, I don't hang around those types of people often. So I wasn't aware what was going on because, you know, I didn't leave my room very often. God damn it. Fucking frame one barrier on.
Yeah, it's taking a second for me to get. Like, I'll press register and then it sits there for a second.
Outside my new job that I'll potentially really enjoy, it's very close to my home, which is one of the big factors why I applied there. Even though it's taking away basically half of my paycheck that I was previously earning. It's closer to home. It's a 5-minute drive instead of a 30-minute drive. So that's going to save on fuel. If I invest in a bike, I might be able just to mitigate the costs by not having to pay for fuel entirely, which will be nice. I'll be switching up my schedule from, it used to be Wednesday to Saturday, and it'll be now Monday to Friday. 8-hour shifts instead of 10-hour shifts. But no real chance of overtime. And holidays, I'll actually get holidays off, rather than the holiday being, hey, you get paid to be there at the holiday, but we're going to change the thing so you don't get paid for a holiday pay. Because that's what my previous job did. Holidays were federal holidays, everyone would get paid for an extra day, but there's no, like, holiday pay, and so you didn't get any extra money from it, you just got 1 day's worth of pay. So if you came in on holidays, so what? It's just a normal day for you.
Did he?
Yeah, he was just lagging. It's fine.
Got him.
Got him. So yeah, I complained about it a lot when I was actively working in my previous job. Like all my streams were just me unloading my emotional baggage, and I absolutely fucking hated that. I hated it. Just like I'd come home and it's just like I start complaining and then I'd start bitching about it the whole time, and that would be basically the entire stream along with some PSO gameplay. And then I complain that I'm complaining about it. It was just a never-ending cycle. I was just so miserable. It's mandatory to pay your employees not work. I mean, a lot of places here it's mandatory for holidays to be paid time off and stuff. In the case of my previous job, due to the nature of the work, you're growing and raising active live cells. Just like animals, just like a farm, you don't get a day off. You have to keep monitoring that shit so it doesn't grow incorrectly or wrong or die or some shit. It's kind of like raising a child. So I understand why the last job did it, but the thing that got me all hot and bothered about it was the fact that they would schedule the holidays to be extra heavy. You know people are trying to take off, so why would you fucking double down on work on a day that everyone is trying to take off? Like, Thanksgiving and Christmas were... Sorry, what was that?
So you see, Carl, if you think it's a villain, it's very obvious why you would schedule so much work on days like that.
No, I get it. For companies, the holidays are like the busiest time of year because there's going to be a thing. I worked in a pharmaceutical plant. People aren't buying extra fucking vaccines on Christmas. No, that ain't no goddamn Christmas miracle. It takes a couple months to make a product from start to finish. So telling me that we're making extra work happen on holidays because we're making more money, no, that's dumb. That's fucking dumb. The nature of the work, yes, you have to be alive and active there, but it's not a fucking commercial sales district. It's not a fucking Walmart. You're not making more money on those holidays for that type of work. Cows don't produce more milk on fucking Christmas. I grew up on a goddamn farm. It's just... Yeah, even talking about it now makes me mad. And that used to be the entire stream. There used to be entire streams of me just bitching about it. Hopefully I don't have to do that about my next job, but I actually felt very comfortable going to the place when I went for the interview. So that was nice. Whereas the place I quit recently, I didn't feel comfortable being there at all. I walk in and it's just like, oh, I don't want to be here. Every fiber of my being is screaming, run! Something's wrong! Get out! Quickly! If it wasn't for the ludicrous amount of money I was making, I mean, I ended at $35 an hour, so I was making bank for someone that lives alone in a house by myself with just a house payment and normal bills. Like, that's good money. I was able to have a savings and keep a bunch of stuff and just, I wasn't living paycheck to paycheck, but now I might have to. Yep, the fight or flight response, that's what my last job made me feel. When you're getting that from just walking into a building, it's not a good place.
Well, Carl, just play PSO. You won't spend money on other things. You need is electricity and a roof over your house.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I bought my house during the fucking housing crisis where things were, like, not purchasable.
Join the black paper cult, Carl.
Oh, is that what you call yourselves now?
Is that what they're calling it these days? Really, that angle? What the fuck was that?
Good shot. Most accurate character in the game. But yeah, aside from PSO, there are other games I want to play. It's just... I don't really know when I want to play them. I'd like to play them and stream them, but I always struggle with streaming games I want to play off stream. I want to stream them because I'm lonely and I live by myself and it'd be nice to have someone to chat with and also just show off the game. But also at the same time I struggle, like, am I going to be good enough? Am I going to just be annoyed? Am I going to be bad? I don't know. I've had to readjust once again to just playing games offline, off stream, by myself, single player. and learn how to enjoy games again. Ever since I started streaming, it's been weird. I've been playing a lot of PSZ. Community surprisingly active. Yeah, I noticed that a lot of this outside of PSO, there's a lot of activity going in a lot of other Phantasy Star games in general. I know Zero has a bunch of people. I know Infinity has PSP2, Portable 2 Infinity, and Portable 2, I guess, have a bunch of people actively going. Someone's actively working to try and get servers online again for Infinity, which is crazy. It's because it's currently, there's no active official Sega servers. So the fact that someone has found a way to get it to actively work and turn the servers back on for physical hardware and not emulators at the moment is just insane. That's dedication. Maybe a small community, but we know what the fuck we doing. We know what we like. George, if you move in with me, you're paying half the bills. You better have a job. You're also finishing up the basement. I ain't touching that.
If it were me, it's free. But Carl was like, "We're playing PSO." I'm like, "Okay."
Come on, Orgor, it's time for grinding again. Let's go get your SGS.
In the morning.
It's time to play. I don't care that you work for a shift. You're coming with me. I just got home. Join me. Refer you to your employer? No. I don't want to, George. Do we have public transit? In this small town? No, George, we don't. You'd have to take a bike, which it's only a 20-minute bike ride to my house, or to my job. Which I need to actually look at e-bikes. Because the job is... it's all downhill from my job to my house, but it's all uphill from my house to my job. So I'd have to either pedal hard or get an e-bike.
Well, it's good in the sense that, like, at the start of your day, it's the harder job rather than the end.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And my job is is a refrigerated environment, so it'd be really nice. You just work up a sweat, you go to the job, and then you're in a cooler all day.
I tell you what you'd be doing specifically.
Yeah, it's a packaging plant. What else is there to do? You cut the cheese and then you package it.
You don't make the cheese, you package the cheese.
Yeah, specifically we're at the packaging plant. The company I'm going to work for has like 5 or 6 production plants across Wisconsin, but everything gets sent specifically to the plant I'm going to. You can bike if it's all flat. Oh, I'm sorry, George. It's Wisconsin. These hills have mountains. These mountains have hills. These lands have rolls. You think a place that primarily focuses on cheese is going to be flat? I'm not calling Wisconsin fat, but the amount of alcohol and cheese that's consumed. The last game was very unnecessary. It's already at 1. I feel like if I get an e-bike, or if I just get like a normal actual bike that I can ride to work, I can definitely make up the costs of fuel from just biking alone. That being said, when it comes to winter, and then incredibly hot days in summer, I don't really know if I'd want to bike. Imagine you two have the same shift and you go home and grind PSO until your next shift. I'm sure that if I referred someone to go to my current job and they were to live with me, they'd probably take a different shift. Because I was already hired for the second shift crew, and they're looking for people for first shift crew. And there's no third shift. So. No skeleton crew. I had to take second shift, and I had to try to push them to give me as much money as possible, because according to what I did my finances out to be, I need a minimum of $25 an hour to live basically paycheck to paycheck. And still have, like, maybe a little bit left over to start saving for emergencies.
Probably because you ended up getting your house, yeah, around that time, $25 an hour was the minimum you could buy a house with.
Yeah, the only reason I was able to purchase a house was because of my previous job. They were paying me... in 6 months, they had promoted me from an Associate 1 to Associate 3 before they redid all the titles. And I went from $22.50 an hour to $28 an hour. No, $26 an hour base, plus the differential, which put me up to about $28 an hour. And then from there, I just got merit increases, and they did a market adjustment, which is... they just redid everyone's wages to make it so the cost to match the cost of living, I guess. And it worked. It got me up to like $30 an hour, and then I got another increase to $32 an hour. Worked my way up to $35 an hour, but like that's a lot of money, but not a lot of happiness there.
You could easily do with, like, your job with a couple of tweaks sounds like it could have just been easy rolling money.
Oh yeah, no. If the supervisor wasn't a bitch, if she absolutely didn't try to lay blame on me or stuff, like she straight up disrespected me. She wasn't disrespectful, and she actually tried to help everyone instead of fighting everyone. It would have been fine. I would have put up with it. All right, Pidgey, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, I'm going to the restroom.
All right. Like, one of the hardest things about the job was just the fact that the schedule got stupid busy, where they tripled down on work but didn't bother increasing staff. And we got to a point where we did all the triple amount of work, and it was becoming less of an issue, just because the work was finally starting to be spread out. But right as I left, they smashed everything together again. It's terrible. So I'm kind of glad I left when I did, after we finished a major project. A major block of projects, rather. Oh my god, I got a single beam proc on this Ilgil. How much is half rent? If I include water bill, electricity, and internet... I don't know. I have to figure out that. My low accuracy fudged me on that Ilgil. Let's see, my mortgage per month is $900 per month. Per month from my HOA is $200. So... my mortgage used to be $600. I don't know why I can't remember why they increased it. They sent me a letter about it. Something about taxes. Don't include that? No, George, those are included. I'm not going to make someone pay separate for internet. They're paying for it with me if they're using it. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't use GigaFiber internet. My water isn't that bad per bill. It's not a per month thing. I pay for water. It's like once every semester of the year, or once every 5-6 months. That's about $30-$40. Water is that's how much I use anyways. It's not bad. So with another person that would increase a bit. Didn't I have all my expenses written down somewhere on a post-it note? Yeah.
Oh, we did the thing. Oh, we almost did the thing.
Almost did the thing.
I got into the counter before you got in, but you got in. So if I'd mashed a little harder, I could have gotten into the quest board already. Um, Now what you do, slowly and sneakily, you take buckets of water home. Turn your water off at your house. Shit in the neighbor's lawn.
All right, George. For the cost of the mortgage, the utilities, the water, and the internet, would come out to $613 if I split it in half. So I pay double that right now. Yeah, I pay about $1,227 per month, roughly. That's cheap as heck. I know, right? What I'm paying now per month is cheaper than just the rent, not including utilities, electricity, water, and all the other fun stuff that comes along with it, like other insurance and whatnot. The place that my brother was suggesting that I rent to because I had good fiber internet, the internet I have now currently, the apartment there, just one apartment room, which would have been about the size of my master bedroom, including the kitchen, the bathroom, and the bedroom, and the living space in that tiny fucking space. Oh god. Yeah, the cost of that would have been more than what I pay per month for this house, for mortgage, just the rent alone. Yeah, $1,280 per month for rent for a place that's smaller than my living room. No, I'm not paying that for rent. That's not including utilities and internet and water. I don't know why my brother thought was like a good deal. $1,750 for one bedroom and no utilities for me? Yeah, right? Dude, like I'm realizing this now, but like the place that my brother found for me to rent was already cheap as fuck given the place that we live. We live in the capital city, or I lived with my brother in the capital city of Wisconsin, right? And so cheapest thing you can find for rent is about $1,280. So about $1,300 is the absolute cheapest. Who the fuck can afford that on $20 an hour? No one. And given it's the capital city, it's a college town. So yeah, jobs are going to be fucking cheapskates. They're going to get basic-ass laborers in the form of almost adult school children that don't know any better and need a fucking job and need two jobs to survive. I wish I could have stayed at my current job, but unfortunately the mental backlash I was having from just being there and dealing with the people I was dealing with was too much for me. Isn't that where Diley lives too? He doesn't live in no, he doesn't live here. He lives 2 hours away, if I remember correctly. So he's close, but not exactly here. Oops, I can't.
He's only 2 hours away from you?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I genuinely could just call him up or just hit him up once and say, hey, you want to have a hang-up day?
No, you just wait till he's streaming and go, okay, so.
Just drive. I don't know his exact address, mind you, so.
Yeah, put it in the chat like, hey, I'm at your door. If you'd let me in, I drove all this way. That was terrible.
I don't know how that got so out of hand.
Well, I missed all of my procs on the right guy, which it hasn't happened before. We don't do that.
The duality of demons. You either proc or you don't.
50-50. Woogie, woogie, woogie.
Leave now and show up to his door since live stream the entire thing. George, my phone dies if it's not plugged in. No, I'm not going to stream the entire thing. I went to go check about getting my phone repaired and shit today, and I have to get a new one, which I get one for free because I've had my phone for 4 years now. So I just have a thing. I can get up to $1,000 of credit for a free new phone. So I'm upgrading from a Pixel 5 to a Pixel 9 Pro.
I need to look into that. Maybe, yeah, I've had my phone for about 5 years.
What's your provider?
Verizon.
Oh, same, yeah. So yeah, you should be qualified. You should be able to get a free upgrade.
I just need to. I would really like a phone with like 250, at least 250 gigabytes of memory.
Yeah, I got my phone, the Pixel 5. I could have gotten the Pixel 5 Pro for upgrade, but I wanted a smaller phone. I didn't want the big one because it didn't fit in my pocket, right?
I specifically got. This was not the S10 was not the most recent phone when I got it. I just wanted to get it because it was the last Galaxy phone to have a auxiliary port.
Makes sense. George, no, I'm not getting an iPhone 16. I'm not giving a slave driving company my money.
I mean, they're all slave driving, but that one.
Yeah, I know that one just.
I think it'd be a good product.
Yeah, I like Androids better than like Apple because I can actually customize it. My mom's iPhone's already a fucking nightmare to deal with because she's like, "Hey, you're a computer guy, fix it for me." He's like, "It's not the same thing. You're telling me to fix your phone like I know what the fuck it is. It's an Apple product. You don't understand. That's not a computer."
Actively tries to fight you on troubleshooting.
Yeah, it's terrible. I hate them. Oh, you want Rory to FaceTime you? Nah.
No. This is a very uneventful, even in the boxes.
Right? Well, the most exciting thing we've found so far is that Lightning and Partisan right at the beginning.
Partisan of Lightning.
Yeah, Lightning and Partisan, that's what I said.
Who is Partisan? Why is this Lightning here?
Partisan Lightning. We'll FaceTime my mom and ask her to call. No, George, don't. My phone's already dead. Because I had it unplugged for 20 minutes. I unplugged my phone and went to the store, and from the time I unplugged my phone to being at the store, I went from 100% to 1%. I definitely need a new phone. And I can't get that one repaired because, as they straight up told me, like, nah, dog, you're not going to get it repaired. There's no way you're going to get a new battery. They stopped making parts as soon as they made the next model.
Yeah, the best thing you could do is the best thing you could do is go to an actual repair shop.
Since I'm keeping the phone because I don't need to do a trade-in to get the new phone, which is nice. I don't have to trade in for the new phone. I might actually consider doing that because I do still like it, and I wouldn't mind using it as like a mini tablet type thing, just as some kind of information device.
Keep it hooked up to some speakers and be your stereo at home.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to move up to the next phone just because of how many things I've downloaded on this one. It's like, man, what if I don't know all the things I downloaded? You can't get the thing.
Dude, that's a very similar reason. I've already given my reason. I don't want to upgrade my phone because I like all the apps I have on my phone, and most of them aren't available on the Play Store anymore. And I don't know if it's because the Play Store doesn't allow them to use it, if they're illegal or something. Did we get a single SGS? No. No, we did not. How many? We did not get a single.
Yeah. I'd be swinging at the ground.
Yeah, we're looking for a single one. If you want to know the full journey of this SGS hunt, go follow Rogagor on YouTube. I can post a link in just a sec. But yeah, he has not found one, and this is his. I already have one, and I got lucky, incredibly lucky, as I found mine offline without hunting for it. But yeah, the link in YouTube chat is to Rogagor's stream and channel, where he documents anytime he hunts for things to finish his complete collection of every item obtained in PSO. The legitimate values. So none of that shit hack 25% increase drop rate shit.
I don't document all of it, but yeah, when I get to...
Well, what you do document is there. Okay, my iPad? No, George, I don't. I already have another tablet, and this tablet's slowly dying as well. Because I use it when I'm asleep, because I put on background noise, white noise, and it's plugged into the charger.
No. It has been a minute. Well, if I still had, all my money didn't basically go away in, over the point of 2 years, I'd have probably bought a new tablet as well. I've had this one for like 7 years. It still works fine. It's just sometimes it's like I'm doing something stupid real quick, and I have to stop doing that.
And I don't actually, I'm not like super attached to this tablet whatsoever, because I got it and it was just for Twitch and YouTube, and it immediately just didn't work well. Like, it's stupid slow on loading. Oh my goodness. You were canceling yourself, my dude. That's incredible how much you canceled yourself.
It's like I'm healing him. It's dumb.
Yeah, I look at his health bar. He's down to nothing. I look away, look back. He's back up to a quarter. I'm like, what the fuck?
This is what I call my favorite game. This.
I need to shave. My mustache has grown long enough where it's going into my mouth, and I don't like it. Don't like it in the cracks and crevices of my lips. My almost chapped lips. I don't know why, but like... Sorry, what?
Hydrolyze behind your mustache. That's what you gotta do. Eventually it gets long enough to where it's like not really in your mouth, it's over your mouth.
Yeah, I know that. But here's the thing. I have like a very curly beard and mustache hair, thanks to my dad's side of the family. And everyone else on my dad's side of the family that has a mustache, like always grooms it to grow sideways. I don't groom my mustache. I don't give a fuck. I don't want a mustache. I like the beard, sure, but the mustache is meh.
I just can't. There's no fucking 20 billion reasons to not. Oh god, he's fucking. Okay, good.
Okay.
He's becoming a problem on my screen.
Yeah. So go back about the curly mustache. My mustache curls down straight into my mouth if I let it grow. And my beard curls up, so my beard is also going in front of my mouth. Which is annoying as hell. Gotta trim this thing. Shave it down. Or get some weights on it. Tie into a braid of some kind. That's what I really want to do. I want to get my beard long enough to have a dwarven braid. Just all the way down my chest. George, we didn't avoid you. I went to the phone store to make sure to see if I could get a new phone. That's why I didn't start streaming right away. And Rogagor had work, I guess. I don't know. George, you gotta get on our schedule. We can't be on your schedule. You gotta follow us. We're the streamers. We don't stream just because you want us to. We stream because we want to. You should be thanking us, giving us your money, instead of getting a Switch 2.
We normally don't stream on Wednesday at all, so...
Yeah, you're lucky, George. You're lucky I don't have work to this week. I don't have work until the 30th. Which, speaking of, I need to email the guy again, because I gotta know that they haven't sent me any instructions about onboarding or whatnot. I have no idea what I'm doing. Already quit your job thing? George, why are you talking to him here? Go to his stream. Oh, I haven't turned my fan on. I'm starting to sweat. Just standing here, talking menacingly.
Genuinely wondering if I. No, I was going to say, do I put more time into PSO than I have work this last week? Well, I think it works slightly more than I play PSO.
It's surprising, honestly.
Fuck. Okay.
He did. Sorry. Canceled him.
He was he was somehow like he went up in the air and landed in the I just got hit in the face pose. Frozen. Ugh.
Messed up my combo, didn't finish him off, my bad. Why don't you do those dual streams? Does YouTube have dual stream functionality? I don't know.
I don't.
I'm really aware of it on Twitch because I've seen people do it on Twitch.
Really? All the way over there, huh? I don't care enough to try it, even if it did. Not really.
Fair enough.
I'm on the wrong fucking page.
Kick ass. Kick class.
No, George. I got plenty of other things I gotta devote my time to before it's someone else. Even then, there's a list of people that would go on there first.
I can hear it in his voice. I don't even remember what Jordan's voice. Oh, no, I don't know what Jordan's voice sounds like. It's generic. It's AI generated.
Sorry, George, but I don't actually know you. Like, I don't know if George Glass is even your real name.
You keep claiming it is, but I've already found someone on Steam on a game that you've never played with me having the exact same name as you, man. How can I trust that? If that George Glass wasn't you, then how can I trust that you're George Glass?
I don't want you to give me that in Punisher. I want to find it myself. There's nothing anyone could bribe me in this game with, because my goal is not to get bribed. If you can wish me somehow some obscene, magically good luck and without actually changing the way my game works, then yeah, maybe.
He can't do that. Only he has George Glass luck. I just love that. Like, you hit him, he flinched, I shot him with a frozen shooter pellet, he jumps, and then stops moving. Midair. Just like, why did he move so much? I don't even know what the hell that's for anymore. I don't know.
It was not targetable on my screen.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how he how you got hit there because he exploded before you took damage on my screen.
No, the bulb was way closer to me on my screen.
I guess I'll watch that in just a sec because you actually have your stream open now.
Thank you. Wow.
Oh, I see what happened. I walked into it on your screen. That's why it exploded so early. Oh, sorry, I was distracted. I I was watching me hit the game. Quest is already
yeah.
in play.
Oh, I started without you. I'm the
Yeah,
only one.
I got distracted by your stream. It's fine. You can finish it when I need more water.
If you watch my stream on mute, it's just it looked like I'm upset.
Yeah, you just went because I'm usually in this.
Hella autopilot. Really?
Just to walk his dog, think about his power. I mean, to be fair, George will drop an item after you PK him in battle mode. Oh, I just picked my phone. But yeah, if he will drop an item after you PK him in battle mode, but unfortunately, I have his Heaven's Punisher, so he can't drop it unless he finds another one. There you are. Perfect. I just realized my stream is going to be slightly muted on oh, I wonder how much of this music is going to get my stream muted on Twitch VOD.
Okay. You haven't done yet.
Yep. Sorry.
Better. Really? So hard. I guess I'll wait a little bit.
I should really go out for like a burger joint or something before I go to work. So I can enjoy one, and if my gut does end up flaring up, I don't have to be too hard pressed about it. I can't hit a fucking thing.
Question: does the space count in this in a password?
Yes,
Crazy.
it should, anyways. Because it's part of the password. It's a character. Space is a character. It counts in your name. It should count in the password. Ooh, GameCube.
Oh, you're dead, John. Not again. I turn drops off on for today.
Apparently.
Nothing. Boxes are dry.
Ooh, HP material. Oh, I can't pick it up yet. We want to follow Ive's advice. Maybe we're just on the bad seeds today. Maybe we should just repower the console, like he would.
It doesn't change anything.
I know.
'Cause it's all the coming from the server.
I am aware.
Like whoever is controlling the shit hack, could you reset the server, please? I think it's broken.
Kayak, please. We need this.
I don't think he does it anymore. I thought he stepped down like
I know.
a year.
I'm aware. I don't know who the new guy is though.
Reprise your role, break in, shake the server a little.
Ives must be happy to hear that. We're not asking him to fix it.
Or he can do it.
Ives, fix it. As is tradition.
There we go. Complained enough.
Thank you, Ives.
Thanks, Ives. his bot for whenever he when he hears his name in one of our streams will light up a little bit in the middle of the stream.
There's just a little light bulb that just, anytime we say his name, he'll get a notification in Discord.
Didn't even ask a question.
You asked him to fix it.
Not like a real question.
Fair enough. Yeah, more or less we commanded him to fix it, not really asked.
Well, now we gotta think of a question here so we can answer.
True. As I have this really weird blemish on my toes, do you think it has anything to do with my RNG seed?
Oh yeah, that's okay. I was trying to think, is like, why did I really not want to have I guess the attack animation patch or whatever, is because it was messing with my ability to wiggle out of groups of enemies. Because I don't know when I'm stuck or not. My character is walking the whole time, and I'm like, I don't know when I'm actually making any progress out.
That's fair.
But this if you get trapped in this quest, you are not coming out alive. Any tower quest, if you somehow get fucking trapped, you're dead. Well, the only ones that really do that are Ilgil and Delbiters, but they're pretty bad.
Bears can trap you pretty well. They surround you in a circle and just beep, 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 beep. One of them is just shooting you with balls. When did I pick up this Justy? I don't even know why. Drop them, Justy. Don't mind them now. Oh, he's way off. You're fine, you're fine. I was locked onto him, and then for some reason I stopped being locked onto him and turned to shoot. Like he was gonna walk in front of me.
Why do I have better luck with things with lower dar? I think the only drop rate I haven't seen before is the ones in the 1 in 33,000. I've seen the 48,000. I've seen the 18,000. I've seen the 23,000. I've seen the 28,000. I've seen the 33. Nor the 12.
No, wasting frames.
What do you mean? I don't think it makes a difference if you're a second late. I'm still loading in. Okay.
A D-band 25. Is that the best I've seen so far? I think so. Pick that up. The forks. Okay, I was lined up with them. All of a sudden the game just said I wasn't. Cool. Big ass frozen shooting projectile. Don't need a service. The room LOL is at the top of the list and it doesn't have a password, so I could accidentally join it if I matched it.
I get frozen closer, so I had better actors.
Nice. I swear it wasn't planned like that.
Okay. You'll have to check that out on my stream whenever it gets to that point.
I'll be there in just like 5 seconds. I froze it like first possible frame. Nice.
Yeah, like, why is he down there? And his hitbox up there.
Capnouchi. Capnouchi. This one on my Steam list is just jumping through games. They just launched Rabbit and Theo, which I have no clue what the fuck that game is.
You know, especially if I want to mod a game or something, I've turned my notifying other people of what I'm playing off a long time ago. But, oh, that didn't work. Turn off game. I can switch it up. Goes back in game. Did not hit that guy.
Probably because I made him turn a weird direction because I went a different pathing because there was a mined material one to pick up.
Breathe.
It's pretty large. $50,000 off of the level.
I think you're that close. I just like this stream so far has been getting from just over 2 million to the currently 188 million. I think I'm at. Not 188, 1,800,290. What is my? I can't even fucking words. 1,829,000. There. Putting hundreds in places I don't need to. Dead. Actually, what random part of the game determines when crits happen? Is it tied to any of the other random generators? Don't think.
Good question. I know they found the game's code for the luck stat. I don't know if they investigated any further beyond that.
Yeah, there's our question. Like, tell us what you know about luck.
Luck should increase the drop rate. Such a relaxing PSL stream where we're constantly murdering bugs. Get out of our house. Give us our sword back.
We work for Orchid.
They keep calling us back to this one specific place. They keep getting all these large-ass bugs. I think they'd increase their... I think they'd do something to, like, you know, prevent them from spawning or anything. I don't know.
Damn it. What the hell is this? You gotta see that.
Right on the stream, I'll see it in a moment. Didn't walk forward, so you didn't hit it. Turned and missed, you barely get any procs. You turned and missed, and it's in the air. Oh.
Yeah, that goes. Never seen that one before.
That's what I've been seeing a lot, or it'll just like do its short hop and then freeze after I've hit it with a freezing shot.
In the question filters, the shrug. Alright, game. At this point, it's just fucking cool how long you've made me wait and how many motherfuckers I've had to kill. How many hours I've had to put in. How much pain one character has to sit through. Monotony.
It really does feel like when your character gets created, you have some just like random like set RNG based on when you created your character.
Yeah, this guy sucks.
He does. Like the rest of your characters aren't nearly as bad. So you're reading an article that some people tried to install legal ROM hacks onto their Switch 2 and getting banned for it. Nintendo's not fucking around. They're also doing illegal shit because there's nothing inherently illegal but modifying a piece of software that you've purchased to own. That being said, Nintendo's exclusively said that you're not owning the console you're purchasing. So, which is why I'm not buying one, because you physically can't buy a Switch. You can't own a Switch 2. You physically can't. Nintendo disallows it. It's illegal to purchase a Switch 2. You can only rent one.
There's a mind map there too.
Yeah, I know. My inventory is full, so I'll have to clean up my inventory next time so I can pick it up. Oh, that guy did freeze. Don't start the quest right away. I'd like to put stuff in the bank. I gotta go to the bank before we start. Oopsie, wrong bank. Third bank. If it's this, not that. Thank you. Wait, no, that actually. Let's do this. man, that monkey, that monster was not even out of his get-up animation before you shot him on my screen. You shot him before he was targetable, and I still couldn't hit him after he jumped. It's going up here, it's going up here, it's going up here, it's going up here, it's going up here. No, it's not. Let's just hoping that one was just taking really long to load. It definitely
was. Other than boxes, we really yet to see any items drop late. That was pretty fast.
for the Justy. Machine arms. Okay. Damn, that guy was up before I could see the health bar.
You're fused. We got 3 in a row.
Most of those were successful on my screen. Thanks for showing me the incorrect thing, game. I almost wish Demons was broken like the Frozen shooter, where if one person saw it, it worked. In every reality, there's a truth, and so we'll just take whichever one said yes.
When it's a 3/4 chance of it being successful.
Thank God, because he was about to spew a bomb at me.
Only the rest here.
Okay. But what's in these?
Probably that Reese crash to kill him.
Yeah, it's the only damage I have otherwise. Oh, missed. I could have stopped him from doing that. Oh well. Hey, teammate. Hey. Got my heal back. Okay, the one thing about this fucking mag I have on is it blocks the item drop. It's like so wide on the screen with my already wide character.
Wow, I really like Savagery because it's pretty low on the shoulder.
You know, Pushan was just made to have the mag, and for no other reason. Not a good mag. It looks cool, but it blocks your view. 8,668 to next level. Oh, less than that now. 8208 to next level. Woo!
Um, One 1788909 to the next level for me.
That's a lot. Those are some big numbers.
Almost as big as the number of fucking kills I've got. Actually, that would be the dumbest, most insane challenges. Like, I got to level 200 just off of normal Mothmans. I killed exactly 83 million of them. I think there is a variation that you could potentially get to a nest without having to kill anything else. You can 100% on that and just pipe endlessly.
I mean, if you telepipe through the walls, you can go to any variation forest too that has multiple moth nest spawns to maximize the number of bugs you get.
I'm trying to think of the closest one to the start. If there's any rapids in the way for humans, it is possible to just part of them and get away from them without getting XP.
Problem is, every wave starts with a boomer.
I just want to think of three rapids.
But yeah, that's a
Or is
multiplayer map.
that multiplayer only?
Yeah, and then after that, it has boomers immediately after the next wave in the first room.
Is there a quest that has?
No, I don't think there's a forest quest that starts you with a moth nest. Battle training would probably be the closest one.
Actually, no. Forest of Sorrows. You get straight to Forest 2, and then there's a nest.
Oh yeah,
right
that's
there.
right. I forgot about
Like,
that one.
get the Forest of Sorrows without killing anything else.
Yeah, you can totally do that. I mean, yeah, no, that's Source. For some reason I was thinking the other one. Shev? That's short for like Shiva? Looks like Ganondorf. Or rather, a Gerudo.
That is an interesting question. Can you get to a Monest without piping through doors, stuff like that, and get to it first?
Well, yeah, you just said one.
No, I mean, like, from the start of the game, from zero XP.
Oh, no. You have to pipe through doors.
I mean, to get to the guy for staking a claiming a stake, I can't remember what it was called. The dude that wants you to get all this shit back for him.
Planning stake.
Do you have to fight anything to get to the room that he's in?
Yes, you have to clear the first room, which starts with the Rappies, followed by Boomas. And there's only one moth nest, and it spawns, I think, like 3 bugs at the end, and it's the second wave after a Rappy.
No, there's a... Which one's the one that has the... Oh, that's fucking native research that has the one in the room you return to.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I guess the other question is there any multiplayer maps that have a one you can get to without...
I mean, technically, battle training you could do, because Kiri, the first room, you push a button, you don't have to kill the enemies. And the second room has the moth nest, which I think it's the first spawn.
It matters not any kid. You have an NPC that'll kill everything for you.
True.
You just gotta make...
Well, you have to make sure he doesn't kill the bugs.
It doesn't matter if he kills the bugs, as long as he kill the net before you can pipe.
Just stay back far enough, the bugs will come to you and you won't go after the nest.
It should be plausible.
Yeah.
Well,
It'd be one hell of a fucking challenge, though.
Yeah, I mean, welcome to your new hell of having to keep Keurig from murdering a fucking ball sack and pull it over a sand pit.
How would you do TP regeneration? I'm assuming you're going to be like a force or someone that can cast Rayuker. God damn it. In frame 1.
I mean, once you run out, you can. Well, you also level up.
I mean, yeah, but you have to kill them one at a time, which means you're going to be spending TP. Best chance you have is casting Barda and hitting multiple at the same time. Given how much the nest can spawn at any given time, you have to wait for the nest to spawn them individually. Or knock it down and make sure Kirik doesn't kill it by accident.
You can, what's it, go shoot a whirl, fight it, and then whenever you have a TP back, if you can find Ryuker, you gotta find. Where is the earliest place you can find Ryuker?
I would imagine it would have to be the caves as an incredibly stupid lucky drop, or the shop after level 11.
So yeah, you'd have to do extremely slow grind of. You could probably have to save quit in some situations. Just like I don't have the means of keeping them teletyping.
Yeah, for sure. You don't
Once
get
you get
much
to
money. You get what? The most selling object would be saber from the first 3 boxes. You'd have access to what? 1, 2, 3 boxes? No, there's 5 boxes in that quest. After you spawn in, so there's 5 boxes there, and then the 4 boxes in the room with the moth nest, and then a couple boxes in the room with the boomas. But it'd be best to not go for those because Kirik will go out of his way to kill monsters. And again, that's not adding to your experience, so it'd be fine. Yeah, then you can get the boxes in those safely, which I think is like what, 3 or 4.
The funny thing is, you don't need any equipment either. Actually, if you find like a priest mine, which I know Forest doesn't drop anything like that, but if you were to get it, you'd probably just equip a bunch of mage stuff just to get more TP. You'd be able to punch everything to death quickly.
Yeah, you get enough attack power and enough accuracy to not miss on the bugs, and then enough attack power to kill the bugs off the mag and the rest of the ST.
And then the tragic thing happens that you actually punch the bag to death.
Why would you be that close anyways? If you're that close, Kirik's going to kill it by accident.
Yeah.
At that point, you just stick to spells until your spells one-shotted by accident. And you should be able to calculate that because you have control over your MST and know exactly what you're getting per level.
Ow.
And the geese don't bite, the blades do.
The real question would be fun to do is putting a level 1 character in Ruins 3 and telling them to kill a Delsaber. Get naked, you have to walk in there. It's like, okay, how do I deal any amount of damage to find something that could kill a Delsaber? Well, I guess a level 1 Fonor could do it.
Could they?
They need Barda.
Yeah, they need Barda, but level 1 Fonor without nothing would only have 40 access. I mean, I suppose, yeah, you could. You could swing at them to make them block and then hit them with a Foe. And then, as soon as you run out of TP, just dance around them and sit still for a couple seconds. Every time you sit still, you get a tick of TP.
My question: if you could go back to Pioneer, you can find Barda in the shop.
I mean, yeah, but hey, do that. 2 trustees.
That'd be a very, very long grind as well, because they have like almost around 2,000 health. You had to probably cast it 2,000 times without dying and without going back. I don't know why I did this to it.
Did not mean to hit you. That works. I want to see what's on your screen as I freeze them, because, like, I know I missed my heavy attack because I shot too soon. That's the bullshit. Just that's such a slight decent. Like, that's less than a second of desync there. Rest of 30s of lore 29. You know, I gotta pick that up to fuck with people.
Alright, about another 40 minutes. Almost to 90 hours on the clock, though.
Yeah, very close. Wild Ups, Mark 1. Ugh. 3 hours of the first. It's been 3 hours already? Damn.
Yep, 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Doesn't feel like 3 hours.
Or you weren't here for the first like 20 minutes. Yeah.
No, Barry, I wasn't here for the first 3 hours. How's it going, Vera?
Hello, Vera. Well, culmination of the last 90 hours have been added the first 2 rooms of this quest to the first 5 rooms of the fucking Twisted Towers.
Vera, I know very well that you weren't here, because you can't resist talking in chat when you are here. I didn't. I got my normal attack. You were 100% here when I started stream. I don't know she yet. Oh, really? Well, then name every second of every word I said. What was the first rare item we found?
Yeah. What's up?
So you were not here yet and you were recording? It's not... You were 100% here when the stream started. I don't know shit. Said that you were here and not recording. If you were here, you would have heard me talk about the first drop we got. What, you just turned the stream on and then just muted it? Rude. That doesn't count as a viewer. The fake viewer. That's a bot.
Stopped it on my stream once or twice just to have the audio in the background. But I would imagine this is the least interesting audio to hear, like the first fucking minute of CCA's theme, and then it start over, and then hear thunder, rain, and lightning, and then fucking go back to the start of another song, and then thunder, rain, and lightning. Probably go insane. It's just that audio alone. It's a good thing I don't have the audio high enough for that to fucking make me go insane.
I do. I don't have any music in the background or anything. Just pure raw PSO. This is the life, baby. It's either all or nothing.
I just have the
and
audio
apparently it's nothing because we ain't got shit.
I just have it loud enough to hear gunshots and fucking rare drop. Okay. Springer's rifle didn't come here to fuck around.
Springer's rifle's tired of this shit as well.
It could use a break.
This Gigu spawned early and then teleported, and is now shooting me with a bomb.
Or is it?
Yes, it still was getting ready to shoot the bomb. It was just frozen, perpetually linked. It didn't say it shot it. I said it was shooting it.
It
didn't shoot. No, it was shooting. He was interrupted.
Or did it? I think he gave up that.
But yeah, fair enough, Erlix. Have a good day, sir.
I can't believe that guy earlier thought that we would keep doing this after getting the pub.
How many have you gotten? We haven't gotten it yet. What do you mean, how many? We're not going for a world record here. We're getting one and getting done.
Yeah. For the world record in how fast you can do a reset in PW4. I guarantee we're nowhere near record range of how many times someone's done this. Goodness, this is a...
Yeah, if we wanted to be perfect on this, we'd go into sandbox mode, give ourselves level 81 shifted D-band, and be HuCast with 100% hit dark flows.
I don't think that would be the best thing to... Unless it didn't... I still think that would be the fastest thing to do. 100 hit, what's it?
100 hit, 100 dark with 81 shifted D-band? Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
dark and whatever the other special is, and we just take turns running up to each other monster and blowing them up with special.
I don't think this game caps at 100 physically on weapon percent, so there's no physical way of normally getting that. I would imagine it doesn't care having a 150 hit Springer's rifle and just going, yeah, I'm just gonna...
I'm talking about jiggly.
Actually, that is a question for Ives. If you were to hack in a weapon with 110 hit, would it see it as just all right, that works, or would it have an issue with that?
If you have never seen people cheat weapons, you can put like above 1,280% on every stat, and the game counts it. I've had cheated weapons that have native AB's machine, dark, and hit. and it's just the physical value that it shows is 1,280%, which is not the full value. Because I've totally had a I forget what the hell the weapon was. I think it was a Twin Blaze from a cheater that had those percents, and I was hitting for 10,000 damage on heavy attack at level 1.
Vera, if I cheat, it just ruins the whole point of it.
Yeah, that's why I don't cheat.
Like, why would I cheat after putting like 200-ish hours into this? What?
Yeah, or just get lucky like me. Because, you know, that's totally believable as well. I bet some people still don't believe I did that. Because it is just very unrealistic.
I know. I mean, I don't care. I've seen some weird shit go on in this game.
We saw George get a Heaven's Punisher first drop off of a fucking...
Well, there's no guarantee there, but I just don't find it. He
George,
would have the mean...
I believe that George did that, because that seems like something George would do. Because I don't think he has the capability of figuring out how to make cheats work, since he can barely figure out how to get online in the first place.
I just don't think he would have put the time in to get that to happen. Specifically.
Well, he still got the damn weapon, so it doesn't matter.
No, I mean, put the time in to cheat to get that to happen.
Yeah, okay, I can agree with you on that. Did what you got a Heaven's Punisher, George? You got us the first fucking drop on the Crimson Assassin on your character, which is fairly unbelievable.
It takes a bit of you know, editing of fucking putting gecko codes in. Sometimes they're finicky and shit like that.
But it was rather suspicious how he refused to show anyone proof for a long time.
He's like, oh man, I said it, now I got 100. And then he got it. In a very, very unlikely spot. You love those fucking caves.
It wasn't your first ever Crimson kill. I mean, I know it's not your first ever Crimson kill. You probably killed plenty in Dreamcast. And in Blueburst. No, you didn't do anything in Blueburst. You followed me around and just sat in my lobby picking up whenever you saw it. And then never played the game again. If it wasn't your first Crimson kill, it was one of the few after. How goes the grind dives? Says, we still going. Nearly 90 hours in and nothing doing.
I don't. Well, you weren't really necessarily here yesterday. We found a 75 hit Vulcan on your fucking server, so that went well.
Yeah, thanks, Ives. Thanks for candy
On
dropping us a
episode
Vulcan.
2.
Yeah, thanks for giving us a 75 hit on a Vulcan in episode 2, and it's not even one of the good specials.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't gonna be. It was Thunder, but
Why can't I have a transformation? Why can't we turn it into a vise?
no, I do not accept your offer.
George, you can't even complete the offer. You don't even have a Heaven's Punisher right now.
Just say, hey, you give it to me, but I'm not fucking taking it.
He can't even give you a Heaven's Punisher since I currently have it, and he hasn't come back to get it. For another one, easy. Do it. Show us.
If you get one today, we'll talk about whatever this offer is.
I believe the offer is he wants you to quit your job so you can stream exclusively for him.
I stream for fucking, like, at some points 4 to 8 hours at a time, and he's there for 5 minutes.
Yeah, he has to take a shower. He'll be back later.
Yeah. Take a shower and walk his dog. Whatever order he wants that to be in.
Fomar intensifies. What does that mean, Ives? Any PDs? No, we haven't gotten a single fucking PD for this.
We haven't got. Yeah, we've gotten one actual enemy drop.
Yeah, one enemy drop, and it was a Partisan of Lightning. And then we've also found, what, 2 Justies and a Durandal from the boxes. So nothing.
I think Staff of
Oh yeah, and a Zumi. And a Steph Zumi. Forgot about the Zumis.
This has been one of the least eventful sessions we've done so far.
I'm just taking time to every few hunts to remember to stretch and stuff.
And I've done 8 hours on the fucking Twisted Tower before and gotten literally nothing.
It came out 5 years before I got anything from a Chaos Sorcerer. Oh, sorry, 3 years. Hey, there's another Zumi. 35, 10, 10, 0. 35, 1, 0, 10, 0.
Damn, he fucking did.
Bad.
Oh,
40 hit
forward.
ray gun. See how he's fun. I'll take it from
Yeah,
my
well,
Fomar.
Yeah, I considered it for either my Humar or my Bomar, because both of them are online characters.
This ray gun has 50 hit.
Although I don't really. Oh, well, if it's Spirit or any of the other demons, I don't know. But
Yeah, the ray gun also has 30 AB, 30 machines, so it's good for mine and caves.
I don't think I missed a single one of those demons. Yeah, I was praying it was like something like Spirit on those Vulcan and insane for Kiwi. Same for any of the characters that have TP
Yeah.
usage.
For sure.
It also, I believe, it has native and dark. I think so. Those are not bad. At least I got dark on it.
They're mech guns, those percents don't really mean much. At least not on GameCube. Yeah, because it's 20 to 30, 100% of 9 damage.
Any amount of damage boost on them is multiplied by 9. So. Dang.
Nice.
What the? That works.
That works.
That is the fastest he's ever died.
I push right, it locks me onto the left bug. Okay, that works.
Deleted.
How about instead of damage canceling, it's damage amplification like it should be?
Right now.
Telepipe. Next is Seal Jet Sword. It's a weapon drop, guaranteed. See? Spiritual Shield, like I said. When you find 40 Dark Assault in Stage 9 and V2 and Rangers that damage all the Hunters. Oh, that's gonna be amazing, honestly. Rangers actually being useful. That's what Rangers are useful for. They're bad for casual gameplay, but the challenge mode, they're amazing under the right conditions. And then on GameCube, they're just kind of there. Unless you get a fantastic special, you're not really doing much. You're just giving your mag to the hunter.
Yeah, I was beside myself, and I was like, let me check these Vulcan out. I was like, 65. What the 65?
Yeah, then you were saying I don't check anything. It's like I've been checking literally every fucking item up to that point, boy. Yo, Robico, how's it going? Fancy meeting you here again, 2 days in a row. You coming back to PSO? You done with the World of Warcraft and any other MMO? I don't know what you've been playing. Mainstream stuff. I didn't even get to shoot that guy because I missed my top shot somehow.
God damn it! There's something on my mouse tracker.
You in the house with your hoe? Why are you in the house with your hoe? Is it raining out that way? Oh, there's a monkey there. Hoes go along outside, my dude. You can stay in the garden with that. Can't be growing shit without your hoe. Rangers are still C-mode trash 99% of the time, but every once in a while. Yeah, under the right conditions in version 2. You have to very specifically be resetting for that, and that's all they're good for, is resetting. Have I been speedrunning recently? Nah. It's been a long while since I did speedrun. I think the last time I did any PSO or any speedrun related thing was back in 2018. So I've been all casual since then. I don't know, just one day I just lost the desire to speedrun. Just one day I just stopped enjoying it. I still enjoy watching it, but like actually doing it, I don't know. I just fell off.
Is that how you found out? Absolute random fucking variations on maps isn't the best thing to do.
That was almost 10 years ago. Yeah, 2013. Or no, sorry. Yeah, 2013 is when I started streaming PSO. I actually started my Twitch account in 2011 and streamed Skyrim for a week, and then didn't do it again until I wanted to see someone else play PSO, and then no one was streaming it. So I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. And then I started doing it, and then it was great. And then some other people started streaming PSO as well, and I was like, cool, great. And then I just lost interest in speedrunning, and I haven't watched anyone else play it. I've just been playing casually. Probably 2015. Yeah, it was a little while after I started doing speedruns, yeah. It has been. Definitely haven't kept up with the times much, but been a long time. I've tried to find other games to play and become popular with on stream, but it's just like I don't feel like I do any of them good enough to want to be like viewed or stuff. Then again, it's probably not always about the game. Maybe I'm just putting too much emphasis on becoming a streamer, getting paid to play specific games because I'm good. Maybe it should just be about my personality, which is also trash, because I have no confidence. You've been playing mostly Melee. Damn, you getting into the competitive scene or something? Play with the most thing I have the most fun playing. That's what I've been doing. That's why I play PSO, because it's something I'm actually half decent at. I would like to play other things on stream, and I do have fun playing other things, but just like when I play them on stream, I get more frustrated than anything else for some reason. I don't know. It's a mental thing. My mental's all fucked up. If it ain't broke, don't fix it then. Well, here's the thing. I would like to improve it. Not fix it, but improve it. Because this was like my dream profession, was to be a streamer and an entertainer and a content creator. And I haven't done shit for that. I don't make my YouTube videos. I don't edit YouTube videos like I should have been doing 10 years ago. I never felt confident in doing that kind of thing. And I should have started when I started streaming. That's also your dream for me, Joel. George, you haven't helped me with that. Expand on PSO streaming content. I would have to also start playing other Phantasy Star games. Probably Blue Burst. I mean, I've been doing version 2, so that's that. Zero of PSP2i. Probably get into PSO2. I know I played PSO2 when it came to the West in 2018, roughly-ish. Because I said I would. Was it 2018? I don't even remember.
I just realized there's something wrong with your layout.
Oh, is my game stretched again?
No, your camera is bleeding into the game into the weird into a different window. It's weird.
What the fuck? When did that happen?
Yeah, I don't know what it's like. There's a second background layer you have going on. That's I don't
I
know.
genuinely didn't notice. Was it like yesterday all day and I just didn't notice? Okay, that's not normal. Oh, I know what it is. I. Yeah, it's the GIF. I failed. I didn't crop it properly. There. Oh, did I accidentally unblock that? No, it's still. No, that's good. That's good now. Yeah, it was the GIF that's of me flailing around. Didn't we try to play episode 3 one time?
Maybe, oh, not us. Maybe I don't know.
Not you and me, no. Roku, I don't remember if it was you and me that tried episode 3. I know you, me, and Withheld a long time ago did a race of episode 2, and none of us finished. I had to save quit and redo the first area twice to have the money to buy stuff to even try to take on the Gold Dragon. And I failed spectacularly. I don't remember who got the furthest. I think Withheld just like held on for a long time and just powered through the spaceship and got to CCA, but then ended there, if I remember correctly. That was so long ago, though. I'm so probably misremembering horribly. Yeah, that was a horrible thing. That was probably the first time I've ever played episode 2 outside of when I was a kid. So I didn't know shit. It was terrible. That made me not touch episode 2 content for the longest fucking time. Especially since when I did speedruns of episode 2 with glitches, I just fucking raged because I didn't know enough about episode 2 and it just upset me greatly. The wacky inflatable tube Carl ruins everything. It doesn't ruin everything, Ives. It enhances it, probably in the wrong direction.
Enhanced negatively.
Dehance.
It's dehancements.
Yeah, speaking of episode 3, that's another one of those things that's on the list of things I need to stream because I want to play episode 3 again. I did a full playthrough of episode 3 a long time ago. I did Hero Side and Arc Side. Or Hero Side and Dark Side. Arcs is the Hero Side. Yeah, that's what it was. It's a weird thing about the story. But I have a modded version of episode 3 called episode 3 Plus. It includes a bunch of the content that's in the game's code that was not made available to the players from Sega officially.
I thought it'd be interesting, but after my first pack had like 2 Ubers in it, I'm like, I don't know. It had both Darkflow and Prophets of Motab. I'm like,
Those cards aren't necessarily Ubers. The weapons themselves would be Ubers, but the cards themselves are not.
Well, I mean, they are S and double S, I believe, on in rarity. But the fact that you need all 7 slots to be able to equip Darkflow is fucking insane.
That's true. I mean, it's meant to be a powerhouse weapon, I guess. Yeah, I have episode 3 Plus downloaded. I've been meaning to play it, but I've been incredibly stuck on this right now at the moment. Just enjoying PSO again and version 2, because I gotta finish powering through the ludicrous difficulty, and then eventually get my Dreamcast online so I can do C mode episode or version 2 with Vaughn and maybe Ives and whoever else wants to join. Got to get that S rank needle to use on my Humar.
You got that? You got a competitive deck. Farah in episode 3.
In George, to answer your question, no, I didn't do every single tree because there's only 2 branches, and I did only 2 branches. Yeah, I got so much. I have so much PSO to play. I don't have time to play PSO.
I did the story twig.
I have 4 fucking chat boxes open. I have Twitch, I have YouTube, I have my Streamlabs that sometimes catches messages that Twitch and YouTube don't catch, and then I have yours up in Rorgagar. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, no one's talking.
This is why I have 3 monitors. I have my chat, your chat, and fucking Ives himself.
I need another monitor. I want to have a monitor above my monitors so I can look up and look at all the chats, so I can play the game, read Ives, and then read chats. Another dirndl.
Just have Discord open for Ives, so you can have his chat.
That was not my intention. I wasn't calling out saying, "Hey, no one's talking," because I'm looking at my chat and like, "Hey, no one's talking." Because sometimes people talk in my YouTube chat and I genuinely don't catch it because it doesn't fucking show up. It was not malicious and it was not intentional. I promise you.
Come on, I guarantee, actually. I don't know how nuanced and competitive an episode 3 can be when playing against other people, but I've seen, as of last time I played through the hero side, I was reading, I was like, wow, there's actually a lot of weird, complex things that go on in this game that are hard to pick up on because they don't actually do anything to tell you, basically tell you how to do them. Like, maybe they do. I just don't like going into tutorials of the game.
YouTube.
Especially optional ones.
I'm not calling anyone out. Stop feeling attacked. I'm sorry. Is this what you want? I'm sorry. It wasn't. I didn't do it on purpose. It was an accident. Here, let me go get my ukulele.
Don't worry, Barry. You only have 10 more minutes of this grind to have to witness. And then Carl, I don't know if Carl's continuing after this, but
I'll probably play some version 2. Funnily enough, hey, I'm not in mission. Hold up.
Hey,
I missed the window.
This train's about to go on without you.
And I would have been perfectly justified.
The frame rule, you almost missed the frame rule.
I almost missed the bus, oh no! I promise everyone, I'm never calling anyone out. I'm a lurker, first and foremost. Actually, no, I'm a worker, first and foremost. Worker. I'm a PSO player, first and foremost. And then I'm a lurker. So I will respect everyone's lurkingness and not require anyone to talk. And just get bummed out about it and end the stream early because I'm lonely when no one talks to me.
Fortunately, I like fucking card games, so after finally trying episode 3 again, I understood a lot of what was going on rather than just like, oh yeah, this weapon's cool. I actually looked at the rest of the card, which imagine trying to have those cards printed out in real. I was like, okay, the front side, the art, the back side, 7 pages of fucking text.
They did have a physical copy of the cards in Japan exclusively. I think it was just like a gimmick for the deck, but I want to own those cards. That's like one of the few things that I would like to physically own. It's just those cards.
I would find the whatever file they're from and print them myself rather than trying to get the legit one. Unless they're like really well done. Like you can't even try to make them. Like they're all little booklets with the rules inside of it. But I'd imagine all the redundancies and stuff that is all over the place is definitely not printed on there and probably on a rules book or something.
Yeah, I just imagine if the cards have every aspect of them printed on them and you're just shuffling a dictionary.
Yeah. Two frames.
Ooh, that is amazing art. I don't know how the fuck that was done.
Was that a pog?
That was a pog face. That like baffles my mind that you could even do that shit in this game. I think I know what parts they use, but my god, pog itself.
I have thought of trying to potentially print out PSO 3 as its own thing and see if I can make it sleek and streamlined, I guess, to try and introduce it to other people on how to play it. Because custom maps would be the most interesting thing you can do in over the table.
The art in that game's so good. Yeah, the art is amazing in episode 3 for sure.
Oh yeah, I once I was scouting out the Nemu's channel, I was like, oh wait, they're using a bunch of episode 3 art that I've either never seen or didn't consider trying to use, and then found someone who put them all together and downloaded all the important stuff. I really should have just downloaded everything. I've downloaded mainly the enemies and just the enemies actually. It was like 100 something fucking pictures. Okay. Bring it back on what's his job? Yeah, be happy that I obtained you, Bringer's Rifle. You would have never killed as nearly as many people on the arm of a stupid ass centaur as you killed with me. Actually, once you kill about 300, was it 30 million, get 30 million experience, like, aren't you like, pretty much, you kill at least 1 million enemies? Or is that 100,000? Probably 100,000. So no, I don't think you ever kill 1 million enemies before you get to 200 unless you're doing that in fucking under ultimate.
Yeah, you're doing just episode 1 Mothman's only. Normal mode.
Yeah. I didn't hear about the real challenge, the episode 1 Mothman's only, which I think requires you to have to bring Kiri into battle training so you can have him kill everything so you can go to a Monest and telefight back and forth there until you can buy Ryuker.
You'd have to do a lot of selling things to get Ryuker. Oh, the money would be so bad. No, wait. Just get, what is it, 2, 3, 4 tri-grinders?
just get tri-grinders in a fucking normal mode.
You can. I've done it before. Hey, monogrinders are still worth like almost 1,000.
Yeah, I don't think they drop nearly as much in normal mode.
They don't, but you can still get them.
Yeah. The money part's not the hard part. You literally get like, okay, cool, I need money right now. Just walk into forest, break a bunch of boxes, start over, and keep doing that until you have the money you need. You just need to be lucky enough to get Ryuker when the earliest convenience is. What am I doing? Alright, I'm back on.
It just says the problem with episode 3 is you have to play episode 3.
Yeah. I don't think there's an issue. Depends on like if you have a preference towards one of the halves of gameplay though. Sometimes I'm in the mood for the dark story, but most of the time I prefer having weapons.
Dark Story has weapons, it's just you can't equip them. They're always equipped.
I mean, they do have interesting, unique abilities that come with it, like the dude that's able to just hit all of your shit at the same time.
That guy is terrifying under a certain
Alright, this is the last run.
Last run, look!
I can't believe it's come so fast. It's come upon us. Only 4 hours. We've hit 90 hours on stream.
The problem with the Dark Story is it has Pico. Yes, if the Pico was another Dark Story game, it would be perfect.
Who's Pico? Forget.
I don't remember. I imagine he's the fat Fomar. Fat Fomar.
Oh yeah, fuck. He's annoying. He's always talking about how hungry he is.
Mm-hmm. He's the phoneme. I know it. That sounds like a fat phoneme name. Is that racially profiling? I don't know. Am I allowed to do that? I imagine in Japan it's not a problem because they're racist as hell. So naming someone fat guy that likes to eat, like a peck, he's peckish, he's pecko, isn't the problem. He also has a mandatory mission where you have to save him. He actively boxes himself in. Alright, that mission sucks. I remember that mission.
I don't know if I told you about my annoying situation I found myself in. It was like, okay, I have enough time for one more mission, which ended up being the final mission of the ARC section.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, I have enough time for one more battle. I was like, okay, starting another one, cool. I'm stretching it, but I have enough time to finish this one too. And then I finish it, and then get to the next one. I'm like, I no longer have even a second of time, and now I have a 30-minute timer on a fight. That was so irritating. So what I did, all right, that was it. Actually, if we can wait, we got 10 seconds. Let me get another room. All right, we're starting another one. Last one run. Look.
This is the real last run.
The real last one. We're pranking him. But no, I ended up coming back 15 minutes later, which I think it's kind of a strat because he spawns a bunch of enemies in. You can now they're all trying. They took forever to walk over there because he basically always spawns pan arms. You walk around them and get to him, and he can't spawn anything anymore. They're too slow to get back. So I was like, oh, cool, the 15-minute wait strategy. You're guaranteed kills the final boss. Not the final boss, the second to find well, actually, no, there's a couple more missions, I think. But it's the one where they invade the base. The final boss is annoying because I got absolutely cheesed out like 3 or 4 times by its very minute and major mechanics of how it forces you to find a way to lose a round on accident. It's like, oh, cool. I'm going to make it where you can't move more than a square while standing across the room from you. And then I gain AP every turn, so good luck with that. And then other times it's just, yeah, it can weaken you to the point where it goes under the damage threshold for you to actually deal damage to her. That's great.
Yeah, this fight is special.
Dude, the thing I love the most is the narrator. Or dice, move, step, action, defense. For real, the left. Alright, thanks for the help.
Yeah, no problem. GG's. Hey, Diley's here. Diley, they were trying to convince me to drive to your house and stream me meeting you in person for some reason. Specifically George Glass. If you know of him. He was very adamant that I drive to your house because I live, so close to you.
Ending screen.
You didn't have to explain it was I know. I just had to make it sound dramatic.
I mean, it was my idea to do the get him out of nowhere. He's streaming. Oh, I know he's home. But
oh yeah, I mean that just encouraged George to want me to do it.
You're home.
Official PSO speedrun con 2 will have to wait another year. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make it to this SGDQ, and I don't know if I'll be able to make it to AGDQ next year. Just mostly because my job starts like a week right before week before SGDQ begins, so I'm definitely not making it this year.
Alright, guys. I'll have a good one.
You weren't feeling it this year, and the timer wasn't good. You're out too. It's unfortunate. Yep, thanks for games. Talk to you later. gotta take this off. Ooh. I gotta do something about that headset. As much as I like that headset, it really hurts my ears. I don't know why. You want to do some fun stuff for the 25th anniversary? Ooh. Oh, there, right. That reminds me, for some reason. You've still been working on your mod pack or your whatever you're doing, your editing for PSO, right? How's that coming along? Because I'm still excited to try it out once you get it done, or at least in a playable state. Thought I was hosting that party. Been slow the last month or so. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to push you to rush it or do anything, but I just hope you keep working on it to get it to a point where it's playable. Because I'm excited. I like playing this game, especially when something gets, like, modded slightly. I mean, it's the same game, but slightly different. And I'd like to figure out what it is that's different slightly. Mostly. Somewhat. Speaking of different, I'm going to play Dreamcast. Alright, usually I'll end the stream really quickly and then start it back up, just so my VODs are different versions of the game. Just looking through the ROM, you don't have an answer how to make it good. Ramar's already good. That's the problem. A little more front-ended damage rather than having them all as damage through at the end. I don't know. I don't have much ideas. Until low-level alt. True, fair. Alright, I'm gonna do what I said I'd do. So I'm gonna turn the stream off for like 4 or 5 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever. And then start another stream, but with the Dreamcast running. Alright, so no one freak out. I'll be right back. Hopefully. Hopefully I come right back. I don't know why the game would not work, but we'll find out in just a moment. But yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going to change to Dreamcast, and then I'll be back in live.